Hi guys, I trust that you're feeling well and awesome. So this is just going to be a quick walkthrough on the cast diagram that you use when working with trigonometry. And the purpose of understanding the cast diagram is for you to be able to do reduction effectively. So we know that on the positive side of the x-axis, we're going to have 0 degrees or 360 degrees. On the positive side of the y-axis, this is going to be 90 degrees. On the negative side of the x-axis, this is going to be 180 degrees. Then on the negative side of the y-axis, this is 270 degrees. Awesome. Now take note of something. As you are moving in an anti-clockwise direction, the numbers are increasing. So from 360 to 90, from 90 to 180, from 180 to 270, I should actually say from 0 to 90. But nevertheless, you will notice that the numbers are increasing in an anti-clockwise direction. This should tell you that when we are moving in an anti-clockwise direction, we are moving in the positive direction. Generally, this is going to be the trend in trigonometry, that when you move in the anti-clockwise direction, you're moving in the positive direction. That should tell you that when we move in the clockwise direction, we are moving into the negative direction. So clockwise is the negative direction, just like that. This is the negative direction. In the first quadrant, all of our trig ratios are positive, and that's what the A stands for. So sine, cos, and tan are positive in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, only sine and its reciprocal is positive, meaning only sine and cosec are positive. In the third quadrant, only tan and its reciprocal are positive, meaning only tan and cot are positive. In the fourth quadrant, only cos and its reciprocal is positive, meaning only cos and sec are positive. I hope that makes sense. Notice something, that from 360 degrees, when we are moving in an anti-clockwise direction, we're moving in the positive direction. So I can say in the first quadrant, I've got 360 degrees plus theta, theta being any type of an acute angle. Then, when I'm moving in the clockwise direction, I'm moving in the negative direction. So in the first quadrant, I also have 90 degrees minus theta. When we're looking at the second quadrant, so this is our first quadrant, this would be our second quadrant. When we're looking at the second quadrant, when we move in the positive direction, we're going to get 90 degrees plus theta. When we're moving in the negative direction, we're going to get 180 degrees minus theta. When we're in the third quadrant, so this is the third quadrant, when we move in the positive direction, we're going to get 180 degrees plus theta. When we move in the negative direction, we get 270 degrees minus theta. In the fourth quadrant, this is our fourth quadrant. When we are moving in the positive direction, we get 270 degrees plus theta. When we're moving in the negative direction, we get 360 degrees minus theta. This is the basics of how our cast diagram looks like. I hope that it makes sense. And now that you understand how the cast diagram looks like, you would then be able for you to do your reduction questions. So your 90 minus, 180 minus theta, sine of 360 degrees plus, just to name a few. This would then assist you in doing your reduction type questions. I hope that this makes sense.